Okay, let's talk about reports. Reports are obviously something that's going to be very important to you as an affiliate. You want to kind of track how much money you're making, and you want to see how well things are doing, so you know whether or not you want to continue promoting someone's products. So let's go and take a look here in the reports section. So just click on that box, opens up, and we'll start with the commissions report. That's probably the one that's nearest and dearest to our heart, because this tells us how much money we've made. So the commissions report, obviously it has a filter up here at the top, so you can search for specific things in here: approved commissions, declined commissions, things like that. You can also search for, in the advanced search area, you can search for certain channels, and pretty much anything that you want to search for you can. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the basics, because that's all pretty self-explanatory, and as you experiment with it, you'll see what kind of reports you can generate. But at its basic level, what it's showing you is the date, time, the product, and the retail price, and the commission you earned for everything that's happened for you as far as transactions go. So in this demonstration version here, you'll see that this ukulele songbook has been selling quite a bit. It's obviously, I was getting a 50% commission here because the retail price was $50 and I'm earning 25 of that. And I can see all the order ID numbers. I can see all the dates that those products sold. And then here, if you look at the top, you'll see that I also sold one Twitter for Idiots product, which was $100. And I was getting a 60% commission on that, so I earned $60 on that one. But unfortunately, that same customer, you can see the product ID matches here. That same customer asked for a refund. Okay, here it says it's a refund. The merchant put in a note for me that says the order was refunded. And if we look over here, you'll see the commission got taken away, so it deducted it. It's a negative 60. So basically, that 60 and that negative 60 balance out to zero, which is really nice when you're exporting this to your own spreadsheet to do your own accounting. The refunds take care of themselves. Okay, so but it's something to look for, and it is identified by type right in here. Now that's brings up a good point: is exporting this to CSV. You're going to want to really keep good accounting methods. As you know, the Revizzit affiliate network is completely a self-governed and self-service system. So you need to obviously keep a relationship with the producers that you're promoting products for. And the way to do that, of course, is just to choose this button, and it's going to download a CSV. Now you can see it opened up my Chrome browser, and here down at the bottom you can see grid.csv downloaded when I clicked on that. So this is my CSV, and I can go ahead and open that up. Okay, and there we can see everything, and you might open this in Excel, or you might want to import it into Google Docs. But basically you can see this CSV gives you all the information you could possibly want, including stuff that wasn't even shown in that screen, which I'm going to get to that in a moment. You can show more than what's there. But here's all those same things that you just saw. You can see the status, and you can see the order refunded note right there. You can see what the campaign name was. You can see all the order IDs here. And of course you can track right over here the commissions and the retail price. So it's very simple to, at the bottom of the commissions channel there, is to put a sum total, and you'll get an idea of how much you've earned over the period of time. And you can start to sort this. And also you might want to add a column here that is a paid versus unpaid status. So as you get paid, you can mark them off and kind of keep track of things. So anyway, but the accounting is up to you to take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to our affiliate software here. And this is what I was talking about. So you can see there was a lot of information in that CSV, and that's because we're looking at a default view that we set up, which has the most important things you want to see at a glance. But if you choose Edit View, you can actually come in and add a lot of other information to your screen if you want to look at it. So you can kind of go through here and pick what you want to see. We've made a default version that just selects the things you see checked, which we felt were the most important and relevant. Now, keep in mind, if you decide to use this, this paid button and anything relating to payout history, any of those things, payout date, those are not going to function for you because Revizzit is not managing your money. So we have no way to track that, okay? So if you put it on there, it's going to just say everything's been unpaid and it won't change. So we left that out because it's confusing. So keep that in mind. It's up to you to track whether you've been paid or not, and the merchant as well. So you guys work together and make sure everybody's happy. Okay, what else? That's pretty much all there is to the commission screen. Of course, as always, you can always click here and refresh it, and it'll show you if you've made any sales since the time you opened it, which is always fun. We'll go ahead and close this up, and we'll go to the next item in the reports, which is daily report. And daily report's nice to have just like at a glance because this is showing you, what's going on today. It tells you on a per day basis how many impressions. Impressions are people seeing your ad, and of course clicks are people who actually clicked on your ad, and sales are the actual conversions when they went all the way through and bought the product. So it's kind of cool to be able to see all these things quickly and easily here. The next one is the trends report. Trends reports got a lot of information, including some kind of graph metrics here. In the trends report, you can see how you're doing at an overview, say in the last 30 days. It can tell you how much money you've made, how many clicks you've had, your click-through rate, which basically click-through rate is calculating how many people saw your ad versus how many people actually clicked on it, and that tells you your click-through rates. Like, are you getting 1 out of every 100 people or whatever? And you can kind of start to determine which web pages or promotional placements are working better than others. Down here you can see your total commissions, your total revenue that you've created for the different merchants. You can come down and see just today's activity right here. And of course down here we have this week, this month, this year. So and there are a lot of variables up here as well in this advanced filter. So you can choose channels or not have any channels at all. You can also go into campaigns and choose specific campaigns to see the trends on, or specific banners within those campaigns. So you have a lot of different ways to kind of go through this and really understand what's happening with your affiliate campaigns. All right, next up we have top referrer URL. This is also interesting. Here you can see which of your campaigns is outperforming the others. So it's comparing all the different campaigns you're involved in. So for example, I was in this test account here, I had 3 different campaigns. And remember, campaigns relate to a specific sales page, a specific URL. And that's what that referrer URL is. They referred the sale to you. So it doesn't matter how many banners you used. It doesn't matter any of that. What matters is all of those banners drove traffic to one specific URL, and that's these URLs. And what we're trying to determine here is which of these campaigns are actually performing the best, because we might want to invest more money into promoting products there. So it's a nice, interesting thing to be able to see at a glance. And you can also come in here to edit view. Again, there's not too many more choices, but you can change the view to add the ID or the sale commission, for example. And if you want to do that, you can save it as a new view. And I didn't give it a new name, so I've got to give it a better name. So I'm going to call this new view, and then hit save. Okay, so now we have the new view and the default view here. Okay, so under new view, now I can see the sales commissions. So I can actually put like a monetary amount to how well they're doing. Okay, so that's the top referrer URL. Now I'm going to jump over to our last one, which is our channel stats report, which we touched on earlier in the ad channel tutorial. But again, this is really powerful because if you're using ad channels, you can come in here and really see, instead of looking at it from a campaign perspective, now you're looking at it from a channel perspective. So you can say, I have certain ads that are on Google that I'm running, or I have certain ads on Facebook I'm running, or I have certain ads on my tennis blog. Whatever those channels are that you create, you can come in here and compare them to each other. And you're going to know which place is the better place to run ads in the future. You're going to know how well your money is being spent if you're paying for advertising. So the channel stats report, again, really powerful feature. And that pretty much covers all of the reports features here. Remember, all of those can be exported as CSV, and you can start to aggregate all that information and really have a really clear understanding of how your affiliate campaign is performing.